This short video is going to introduce you to some of the basic functions within PowerTeacher Pro. In order to get to PowerTeacher Pro, you're going to need to log in to PowerTeacher. This link can be found in the Staff Resources page on the website. Once here, you'll have a couple options on how to get to PowerTeacher Pro. You can choose a link underneath your course, or there's a link on the top left-hand side. So here, I'm going to jump straight into my Leadership 1 class by clicking the link underneath. Once this loads, it's going to load into PowerTeacher Pro. You'll know I'm in my Leadership 1 class because here at the top, it'll say Leadership 1. In order to get to my other class, I would click the down arrow and it will show my World Geography class. If I wanted to get there, I would just click on the link and it would take me to that roster. So some of the basic things you can do in your gradebook, the first we're going to show is creating categories. Everything's based off the create button or the plus sign at the top. I'm going to click that and then choose category. From here at the top, I can choose which classes this category will belong to. It's going to default to all of my classes. But if I teach various courses, I might choose to only have this in one class as opposed to two. Once here, I'm going to create my category name. I'll give it a color. I'll choose, obviously I want this to be active. And if there's any description that I'd like to give for this category, I could write it down here. Once I'm done, I'm going to hit save. It'll now be an option for me to choose as I'm creating an assignment. So to create an assignment, I'll start again at the create button or the plus sign. Then I'll choose assignment. Just as it was before, you can choose if this is for one class or multiple classes. Here, I'm going to call it test assignment. And then for my category, which is required, I can choose my new formative assessments category. I'll need to put a due date. I'll do total points, and then my maximum points is here below. If this is being counted towards the final grade, I'll leave this checked. But since this is a formative assessment, I'm going to uncheck this so it's not included in my final grade. Once I'm done, I'll hit save and close. You'll see here on my score sheet, it has created a column to where I could score for both of my students. If I'd rather just see an assignments list, I could click grading and then assignment list, and it'll list all of my assignments. You can see them by category, name, how many that you've graded, its due date, and point type. If you need to edit this for any reason, you would click the pencil to edit. So for information about my students, I have my student list on the right-hand side. I can choose various options. If I need their demographics, I could click that. If maybe I want their SOL information, that would be there as well. So I can find any of that information here on this student. Another good option to use are your reports, to where here I can print an individual student report. So we'll print one report per student on any of their grades and whether their work is missing, turned in, and what that grade might be. I can also print a missing assignment report, so it'll print a list of any assignments that that student is missing. I can also print a student roster if needed. As we're going through this, know that grading expectations can vary from school to school. Your building principal is a resource for you to learn your various practices that you'll be responsible for in your building. If you have more questions, you can head to the Department of Technology website, scroll down, click PowerSchool and PowerTeacher Pro, and you'll see some various documents that you can use to help you learn more about how to use PowerTeacher in both grading and reporting with students. For our secondary teachers, feel free to reach out to your Learning Technology Integrator to learn how to sync your Schoology gradebook with PowerTeacher Pro. I hope this video helped you learn some of the basics when navigating PowerTeacher and PowerTeacher Pro.